True, false and not given in IELTS reading is a headache for many students. Why? What is the reason behind that? Why, despite a lot of practice, students are unable to get it correct? Well, the main reason is students are unable to understand the question properly. Hi, this is Divyansh, and today I will help you to understand the question so that you get your answers correct. Let's try to read the first question over here on the screen. The construction of submersibles offers little protection from the cold at great depths. I want you to pause the video and read the question one more time to understand it properly. Now, if you're done with the reading, let's try to understand this question. Now, I want you to put your hand on your heart and tell me what the meaning of the sentence is. You can comment if you want, but many of you, I can guarantee, have understood the question wrong. Many of you have thought that little protection means that they are offering some kind of protection against the cold. However, there's a difference over here. There's a difference between little and a little, few and a few. Now, in the next slide, we see that little is a negative term. That means hardly any or almost negligible, whereas a little or a few is a positive term, which means some. Now, let us try to rephrase the question by using this meaning, and it's now the construction of submersibles offers almost no protection. So instead of little, I have written almost no. That means hardly any kind of protection. Now let's go into the paragraph. Over here, this question is the same. Let's read the few lines which I have extracted from the paragraph. Another challenge is that the temperature near the bottom in very deep water typically hovers just 4 degrees above freezing, and submersibles rarely, that means almost never, have such insulation. So now if you see, if you match this statement with the question, it perfectly matches. Little protection means no protection. Rarely they have insulation. That means they never have insulation to protect them from freezing water. So the answer for this question is yes. Let's look into the next question. There is a wider range of achievement amongst English pupils studying maths. So over here, it's trying to say that there is too much variation in the academic grades among English students who study maths than their Japanese counterparts. So the huge variation can be seen in English pupils. Now let's read the few lines which are above the questions. Large sample international comparisons of pupils' attainments is nothing but achievements, since the 1960s have established that not only did Japanese pupils at age 13 have better scores of average attainment. So Japanese scores better, but they are comparing average. Alright, let's move ahead. But there was also a larger proportion of low attainers in England. So in England, there are many students who got low scores, where incidentally the variation. Now, where is for England? So in England, the variation in attainment scores was much greater. So there was broad variation when it comes to English pupils. So it completely matches with the question, because we need to check into the variation. We need not look into who got the better scores. So if we look into the question properly, it seems that the answer for this one is yes. Let's try a few more. This time I won't be helping you. You need to solve it on your own. Pause the video, comment your answer, move to the next question. In every question, you need to apply your brain to understand the question properly. And believe me, after solving this 5 to 6 questions, you would be good enough in solving true, false and not given.